Well, hello there, welcome back to the channel and welcome to beautiful Dartmoor. It's a grey mid-February day, but it's not raining, so we'll be okay. And welcome to WIDECOMBE in the Moor. Shall we have a look around? Yeah, come on. Well, it is mid-February here in WIDECOMBE in the Moor, so everywhere is very, very quiet and most places are shut, but one place that wasn't closed was the pub. And what a lovely meal we had in there. Highly recommended. The Old Inn, very nice indeed. Most of the gift shops are shut at the moment, even though it's half term, which I'm a bit surprised about. But anyway, we'll have a bit of a look around and we'll show you WIDECOMBE in the Moor out of season. Now, one pub here that's very famous is the Ruggleston Inn, which is down there. But it's, as you can see, is that 1/5 of a mile? How far is that then? That's not very far at all. Anyway, it's down that way, but we didn't go there today. We went to the one that I just showed you. So we're going to have a quick look around WIDECOMBE in the Moor out of season. So it is really peaceful here today.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, you got one or two bits and pieces about WIDECOMBE, haven't you?
We're 800 feet above sea level actually here. It feels it. It's gone colder, I think. The church that we're going to go round in a minute is St Pancras, and it's known as the Cathedral of Dartmoor.
Oh.
And most people might remember WIDECOMBE for Uncle Tom Cobley and all.
Oh yeah,
al.
There's a poem, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. And he came here allegedly as a folklore. In fact, I think I can see a little symbol or sign to him over there.
Oh, we'll go and have a look at that.
And the fair is still held every year on the second Tuesday in September.
Yeah, and there's the famous poem that ends, and Uncle Tom Cobley and all, come along to WIDECOMBE Fair.
Yes.
Let's go and have a look at that sign. It might have it on there.
Just be on there.
Let's have a look.
It.
No, it's just telling us a little bit more about the Dartmoor story and about the people who used to live and work here. This shop that is just behind us, actually, if I remember right, when you go in there, they've got the WIDECOMBE Fair poem all about Uncle Tom Cobley and all in there, but that is shut today. Anyway, let's go and have a look at the Cathedral of Dartmoor right in front of us. Yeah, this is a lovely old building. This is the Sexton's Cottage, which is actually owned by, or run by the National Trust. And look at this shell here. My goodness me. You certainly wouldn't want that to land on your head, would you? And it says, this naval shell was presented by the National War Savings Committee in 1920 to the people of WIDECOMBE in recognition of their efforts during the First World War. It's a strange thing to present to a village, really. Give them a bomb, but there you go. Whatever. A bit more about the Dartmoor story. And let's head in through the gate there. Hello! A bit more to tell us, yes. Okay, let's see what you've got then. Tell us.
Well, this church was paid for by the tin miners to show off their newly acquired wealth. But if you just come this way...
We're coming.
This is where they put the coffins.
Oh, this is where they put the coffins on here. Is that right, Gordon? Oh, yes. You would rest them on there.
Because this is where you transfer
oh, my goodness.
from the old world into the parish.
Oh, I see. Before you reach your eternal resting place. I tell you what, though, if you've got to spend eternity anywhere, you could have worse views than this, couldn't you? Look at that. What have we got here then?
The sign of the Tinners is the three hares in a circle.
Ah.
And they're the Tinners' hares, and you find them throughout the church.
Really? And if you're into your railways, this church is called St Pancras. And look at this. Look at the size of that tower. You can see that from all the way across the moors.
120 feet high.
120 feet high, and some wonderful old gravestones here as well. And look at the beautiful view across the valley here. You don't see too many like this now, do you? A family vault. Yeah, that is quite a bit of history tucked away in there, no doubt. Somebody strimming off in the distance there. But I think as we go down through this graveyard, you can find a few very old graves and a few with the old Celtic crosses on as well, because of course in the old days Devon was Celtic land as well, before they were pushed further west into Cornwall. Anyway, we'll have a look around the graveyard again in a second, but first of all we're going to go into St Pancras, and we're not even going to catch the Eurostar. So here we are in the Cathedral of the Moor, St Pancras Church in WIDECOMBE. What about the story of the church here? So dating back to the 15th century, quite incredible. There's some lovely old artifacts here. Look at this. That's going back a fair few years, isn't it, eh? Model of the church here as well. And it tells us to raise our eyes to the heavens, to have a good look at the beautiful roof here. So we'll do exactly that. Yeah, so peaceful in here. Beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. There's Gordon trying to get out of the picture. You don't need to keep getting out of the pictures, Gordon. It's fine. But look at this, isn't it beautiful? I do love these old country churches like this. Very cold in here, though.
Have you seen the lights or proper gas lights?
Proper gas lights, yeah.
The flint at the side.
Oh yes,
So you
yes.
turn it up and down. So
Yeah.
they would light these still.
It would be very atmospheric in the evening in here when it's dark. Yeah. Another lovely country church here in Devon. And this one possibly one of the most iconic. St Pancras, WIDECOMBE in the Moor. So we come out of the church, going to have a look around the churchyard. What were you going to tell us then, Nina?
It's actually a very old legend, a folklore legend with this church, in the fact that there was a service going on and it was hit by a bolt of lightning. And the lightning struck one of the 4 pinnacles on the 120-foot tower. It fell off, killed 4 people and injured 62. But people actually say then the legend became they saw a cloven hoof print afterwards. So it was a sign the devil had been round.
Oh.
So that's lived with this
Well,
church.
we certainly hope it wasn't him. We don't want him around here, do we? He's not from around these parts, that's for sure. Let's go and have a look and see if we can find any Celtic crosses. Yeah, so here's one. Now, this isn't that old, just looking at the stone underneath it, only from 1933, but you do see a lot of these Celtic crosses on graves, quite often heading back to the 1700s, 1600s, and you see a lot of them when you go further down the southwest peninsula into Cornwall. But you do see a lot of them here in Devon as well. A lot of people still with a lot of Celtic heritage. And as I was saying a minute ago, if you've got to spend eternity anywhere, you could certainly have worse views than this. Sitting there on the ridge with views over Dartmoor, a couple of the tors up there to the left as well. Not a bad view. But I tell you what, it's getting very cold. And you can tell it's February, but spring is just around the corner. But look at the profusion of snowdrops. Aren't they lovely? Look at that. Hopefully the camera's picking them up. Oh, there's loads of them. It's lovely, isn't it? And then further across, some primroses too. And crocuses as well, look. And look at that. Little cross with its own roof. Quite unusual, isn't it? That's the main car park of the village. Gets pretty busy there in the summer. That is a lovely cafe to go to. I don't think it's, or it looks like it might be open at this time of year, but it's just closed for the day now. But we've had a couple of very nice meals in there. Always very good as well. And the War Memorial. WIDECOMBE in the Moor. That's lovely, isn't it? Not a war memorial actually, but presented to the parish of Widecombe by Francis Hamlin, Esquire of Dunstan Court, Widecombe, 1948. Fabulous. Back to the church. Reminds me a lot of the moorland villages you get up in the Peak District, up in Derbyshire. Very similar feel to that. Similar temperature as well.
Right, right.
Oh, we found a picture opportunity. Come on, ladies, smile. There you go.
Picture.
What a picture, Gordon. Let's have a look.
There it is.
Oh, look at that. Amazing.
Oh, David Bailey.
Oh, and this is what we're looking at. Lovely. And here's a very nice quintessential Dartmoor, Devon country cottage. Again, a scene that could be maybe out of Yorkshire or Derbyshire. But no, we're right here in darkest Devon, darkest Dartmoor, in Widecombe in the Moor. And the peace just to me and the birds. And as I say, a very nice place to come if you're doing a Dartmoor walk in the summer. Stop off here. They do really, really nice breakfasts. And a phone box with a phone in it. My goodness me. Yeah, it has, hasn't it? You don't see that very often nowadays, do you, eh? They're normally book exchanges, or as we saw earlier on the other video, a defib. But a very English scene. Look at that. Quintessential England. We were just chatting to a very nice lady. Actually, we met her in the graveyard, as you do. And she was just telling us, she's a local here to Widecombe, and she took her little dog up onto the moors this morning and got hopelessly lost in the bogs. And even the local can go and get lost and wonder where on earth they are. There's a tractor just going past.
He's going to come.
Oh, he's
down
going to.
here.
Is he going to come this way? Yeah, of course he's coming this way. Hang on, let me just switch the camera off.
Lovely.
Yeah, we survived. We survived the tractor, just about. Anyway, that is Widecombe in the Moor in February. Come here in summer, it'll be totally different. There'll be a lot of people around, a lot of cars coming on the car parks, and of course you've got the very popular fair as well. So it's a lovely place to come to. Two very nice pubs here as well. Yes. And just a short one today on this video, but I hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget, if you like Dartmoor, check out our Dartmoor video that we recorded earlier on today, all about Haytor and the tramways, which was fascinating as well, wasn't it?
Good. That was good.
So from us, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget, give us a subscribe or a thumbs up, and we'll see you again very soon on the next one. Bye for now. Bye. Bye.